Hi Leo, and welcome to 21 love messages from the person on your mind. So let's get started. Let's see what your person has to say to you at this time. Leo, the lion. The lion, the lioness. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're happy. Let's see what your person has to say to you. Spirit, what does Leo's person want them to know right now? What do we have for Leo at this time? I'm just hearing the number 5, okay? The number 5, take it as it resonates. Keep the number 5 in mind. Message number 1. Message number 1, I pretend I don't care to protect myself. Okay, so somebody kind of, they have a bit of a mask on right now. They're pretending they don't care. They're pretending they are so unbothered. They are so unserious, but they are in fact the opposite, okay? They are so serious. They are not, they're kind of a nervous wreck behind the scenes, behind the mask, but you would not know. You would not know by that poker face, that perfect, solid exterior that they portray. That they don't care, but they do. They do. But they act very well. They are a very good actor, a good actress, okay? Message number 2, I find it hard to open up. So that goes in line with this. I pretend I don't care, but it's just because I find it hard to open up. So like I put the mask on to protect myself, protect my feelings, protect my vulnerability. They are quite sensitive, which I feel is a surprise to you because they don't portray that at all. The mask that they have is very convincing. They are a good actor. They do act the part very well. That they are confident. I feel like they do pretend to be this confident person, But also somebody that's, not bothered. Somebody who is unbothered by feelings for anybody, but especially you. Like they pretend they don't care about you. When in fact they do. They care about you, they care about the situation. But they're just not showing it. To protect their own vulnerability, like I said. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they do care. They don't want you to know that they have these feelings for you. They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to see that side. Why though? Self-preservation. Self-preservation. But I feel like they know how you feel. I'm not getting that they don't know how you feel and like that's why they're afraid to open up in case you don't feel the same. I feel like they know you feel the same. I feel like they know they have a shot with you. It's obvious that you are into them, but they just don't want to show you that they are also into you in the same way, maybe even more. But it's to protect themselves as well. But my question is, protect themselves from what? Because they have a chance. It's clear they have a chance. Date night. Date night. So it seems that they'll overcome that stubbornness. There's a date on the horizon. So this kind of blip, this kind of them not opening up, I feel like it is a blip. It is something that they will kind of get over. It's something that they will get over. They will kind of unravel that mask. That mask will unravel slowly over time. I'm not getting like a block that will last and last. I feel like it's like something that they will slowly overcome. Like they will open up to you more over time because I'm seeing a date, multiple dates. Like I'm seeing you genuinely enjoying time with them and I'm seeing them open up to you, You know, you will get to know them. You will see that sensitive, vulnerable side. Okay? But there's definitely a date on the horizon. Like a first date. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. It's for a collective, so just take whatever messages resonate, leave what doesn't. That's the thing. Again, I'll go back to that. Protect themselves from what? And I feel like that's going to be something that they question themselves. Like the more they kind of interact with you, you know, they'll be like, why am I holding back? Why am I not opening up? I really should. I should open up. You know, Leo was fantastic. I've no reason to protect myself. I've no reason to like have this mask on. I'm just going to go for it. I feel like they will have that inner conversation with themselves, and it will lead to a date between you and them. And like I said, you'll get them opening up and more over time. There will be multiple dates. Multiple dates, Leo. Of course, how can you can't, like a Leo will get you, you know. You will just open yourself up to a Leo. You can't resist a Leo. Trust me. Been there as a Scorpio. Like even as a Scorpio, a Leo has gone to me. You know, I remember, you know, some years ago now, there was this Leo in my group of friends, like a guy, and he was gorgeous. Like I found him absolutely gorgeous. Like he was probably the most attractive out of like the group of guys, like group of guy friends. But for some reason I didn't like him. Like I did like him. He was amazing. He was so kind and strong and had a great sense of humor, and he was somebody that you could kind of talk to about anything. Another thing I love about Leo is you can have a conversation about absolutely anything, and they will like bounce back. They will, you know, give you like have comebacks and go with the conversation. It doesn't matter what it's about. You know, it could be something so stupid, so simple, but also it could be something serious as well. And he was, like I said, he was gorgeous, really smart and charismatic. You just he was that guy. You know, Leos have that charisma. They're just that guy, you know, or that girl. Like, you know, depending on your situation or how you know Leos. Or you being a Leo yourself, I'm sure a lot of that applies to you. But I'm just saying I was dealing with a Leo. But I wasn't attracted. I didn't have like a crush. Even though he was gorgeous and like I said, the most attractive. And a great personality and everything. But I just didn't have a thing for him. I liked somebody else. And like with that somebody else, I was getting to know him and things were going well. We did go on a couple of dates. And then it's totally out of nowhere. I had a dream about that Leo. He got into my dreams. And then after that, I was just so crazy for him. You know, don't worry, I didn't cheat on the other person. We weren't like exclusive. We'd only gone on a couple of dates. It was casual. It wasn't serious, you know, but yeah, I found myself I had a dream that just totally changed. Like my feelings, I all of a sudden had feelings for this Leo after this one dream. Crazy. But I feel like it was probably feelings that were already there. But yeah, it's just Leos can do that. Leos can do that. Whew. Sorry about that story. Hope I didn't bore you too much. Back to your reading, Leo. I'm so possessive over you. I am so possessive over you. Message number 4 from this person, Leo. They are possessive. They get jealous. Whew. Commitment issues. Which is true. Like I said, they do have those issues, but like I said, they will have that conversation with themselves because of how amazing you are. Like, why am I protecting myself? I'm just going to go for this. I should just go for this. I would be an absolute fool to not, you know, at least give this a chance. So they're kind of talking to themselves, or they will talk to themselves like, F it, you know, whatever. If I get hurt, it would be a privilege to be hurt by Leo. Like, you know, it's that kind of, you're kind of spellbinding this person. But they won't regret it. They won't regret it. They are about to walk into a fantastic, you know, connection, you know, and it will just get better over time. Ooh, Leo, I'm excited for you. It will be quite a fantastic connection. You know, there will be like a first date that kind of sets it all off, and like this first date, you're going to see them be vulnerable in a way you never have, and that will just, you know, become even bigger the more dates you go on. Like I said, I feel like you will have a few dates, okay? This could become something serious. You know, it does have a lot of potential. Like already they're possessive over you, you know, there's strong feelings here already. You know, there's like a claim on this already, you know. You know, and it will start off, you know, dates, you know, before it becomes serious, but there's a serious element to it. You know, this person won't just want casual, you know, they will want it to become something serious because they are already serious about you. I'm slowly getting it. Message number 6. Message number 7. My emotional needs weren't met as a child. By the way, Leo, I do offer personal readings, so if you're interested in one of those, you can check the description. I can go into your personal situation and all that good stuff. Okay, Spirit, what else does... I'm going to pull from a different deck now. Spirit, what else does Leo's person want them to know? I regret not treating you better. I regret not opening up sooner. Like, I feel like they have been, like, cold, haven't they? It's, like, them not opening up. Like, it's been kind of a cold shoulder, hasn't it? But they are getting over that, like I said. They're slowly getting it. I'm slowly getting it, you know. That is going away. They're having that self-conversation, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I blowing this? I should just go for this. I should just risk getting hurt. That's literally what their inner, like, dialogue is. Dialogue, monologue within themselves is right now. You're so hot. You're so attractive. Of course you are. Of course you are, Leo. Like, there is no one hotter than you. Literally. Like, really, there's not. Okay. You are the hottest. And Scorpios give credit where it's due. They do. You know. Scorpios have egos. Surprise, surprise. But if somebody is hot, they will say it. That's one thing about us Scorpios. Like, we do give credit where it's due. Like, we tend to have a negative reputation, but we have a lot of positives. And one of those is we will give credit where it's due to whoever it is, even if it's someone we don't particularly like. Leo, I really like you. The saying that's not like anything towards you. But even if it's someone that we're not particularly a fan of, even if it's someone we dislike, if they do something that deserves credit, we will give it to them. You know, we'll give credit to anyone, whether we like them or not. And that's one thing about a Scorpio. That's one thing I really like about Scorpios. You know, there's not really a fake energy with Scorpio at all. You know, they call it as they see it. You are my missing piece, so this person thinks you are their missing piece, you know, two halves of a whole. It's that, like, what am I doing? Like, Leo was so good for me. I need to just take a risk. I need to just get over myself. And, you know, take the risk. Leo is worth the risk. I'm going to fix this. I'm finding the courage to tell you how I feel. I'm shy, I'm not used to confident women, men, whatever gender you are, no gender. I'm not used to confident people. They're not used to people as confident as you. You know, they do have a shyness. But they're going to get over it. They are going to just get over that fear. You know, what it's again, it's that like, what am I even afraid of? What am I even afraid of? You know, there's no reason. Leo gives no like energy of them messing me around. They're not giving off a disingenuous energy. They seem really into me and they seem to really care. And they seem to be quite loyal and quite understanding. So they're like, what am I afraid of? I've no reason to be afraid. I've no reason to have these walls up. I've no reason to be shy about this. So there you go. I'm like picking up on their inner thoughts. I'm like reading their mind. I push you away because I don't want to lose you. Leo, let's pull from my last deck. Spirit, what else does Leo's person want them to know? My feelings for you know no bounds. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. You know, their feelings for you are really strong and kind of out of control. Out of control. They can't control them. You know, they're growing all of the time, growing rapidly and constantly. You know, I will always choose you. Leo's number one, which they are. Leo just naturally gets first place, you know. I've asked my family for advice, my friends too. The fire I feel for you is unknown to me, so more of that like out of control, fireworks, explosion, you know, feelings all over the place. My feelings for you know no bounds. The fire I feel for you is unknown to me. I'm trying to be worthy of you. I'll be there for you till the end of time. And message 21. Are you happy without me? Leo, I hope you got something from that reading. And if you have, please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you back very soon. Thanks for watching.